All right, guys, welcome once again. Welcome once again to Workout Home with Coach Remy, guys. Today is it's Saturday, and I'm so excited. I have a few topics I want us to talk about, and it's going to be interesting. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. How is the audio? Is the audio good? Is it getting to you? We are ready, guys, and as you come in, tell us where you're watching from so that we can start our show. Okay, I see one person following. So tell me, how is the audio? Okay, thank you, Claude, for telling me about the audio. And so today we have a few topics I want us to talk about, and it's going to be fun, and I want it to be interactive as well. I want us to talk about a few things. So as you can tell from the title, so I'm talking about habit, detox, and obesity, and maybe also we'll talk a little bit about the future of, let's say the future. So because now when you have kids, you are already thinking about the future or wondering about the future. All right. So I see someone. Hello, Ivan. Hello, Claude. Ivan saying hello, and Claude saying watching from Nyabo Hansi. Welcome all. So the few topics I want us to talk about: number one, it's obesity. Number two is children's future, but also our future, guys. And another one is habits. Why habits? Habit is one the thing that we need to form if we want to achieve something. Let me wait a little bit as people come in, so that people can come in and we can start our show. First of all, guys, welcome once again to Coach Remy Fitness. My name is Remy Shuti. I'm a fitness enthusiast, a fitness coach, fitness trainer, healthy lifestyle coach. I want this community to inspire as many people to get healthy lifestyle, because to me, and it's my opinion, but I would love to see more people who think like that, or who really value. So the one thing that is so important, it's our body, but yet sometimes you hear people telling you, I don't have time. Imagine someone telling you, I don't have time. They have time for career, they have time for Netflix, they have time for all the other things except themselves. So if you're not healthy, I don't think you'll be able to enjoy life, or you'll be able to enjoy those other things that you are fighting for. And so all of that stems from being healthy. So let's check the comments. Road saying tuned in. Wow, can't miss Kevwa Pipelines. Okay. Can't miss Kevwa Pipeline saying, Coach Remy, please should be a moderator. Okay, yes, Kevo, let me do it, because I am I'm not checking that will be a pleasure actually to have yes. Okay. Thank you, Kevo Pipeline, for that suggestion. I dealt with it. Brenda will be here. Okay, so let's continue. So I was saying our health is like the most important thing. And after doing the intro, I will drop the link. And if you guys want to join, you can join in and we can share ideas of how the strategies you are using to take care of our number one gift we got, which is our body, the vessel that will carry us through life. All right. The other topic is it's something I notice a lot. So nowadays you see that kids are not playing as we used to play. Like long time ago, because I was in Kenya, we used to have what we used to call maskani, and maskani was like a place where we could do to climb trees, to hide things. So it's where we could like run away from the comfortable life. Let me say it that way. So maskani was like a safe haven for the kids. So if like a child had like a trouble with their parents, so he went to maskani, and if like he had similar age mates, and the parents would ask, where is so and so, and the kids would be like, maybe he's in the maskani. And then when the parent would be like, what is that maskani, you're like, it's like the secret you are not supposed to tell the parents. So like but today, as we speak, a lot of parents are just raising the children with tablets or with consoles. So like kids don't know how the parks look like. All they know is like they have a tablet or a smartphone where they will constantly binge on content that are on internet. So I think in a way that is not really good. And so the future of the children, so if like the children don't know how to interact with the world from a young age, when they grow up, it will be not late that it's impossible to learn, but they will have missed out on some important stage of their life, to go out, to play, to create, things like that. And so like most of the time, so if they are binge watching on those or on content on their tablet or on the consoles, they are also not doing some physical activity. And actually our body is, I call it the movement machine. So when you give movement to the movement machine, it's like a gift, it's maintenance, it's everything good that you can imagine. All right. Yes. So to combat this problem of obesity, we have to tell our children, or to encourage them to go out to play, or to be involved in sports, whether it's dancing, running. There is a lot of sports. So whichever sport your child enjoys, subscribe them to that sport. Don't say, I don't have time to help him get a head start on the future. So like actually guys, kids who are fat are also like at school. If they're like the only child that doesn't look like the other kids, and that causes like problems with self-esteem. So a lot of other problems, also sometimes psychological. Actually also kids can experience stress and anxiety, all those things. So let's read the comments and see what is what you guys, I want you to also like, this is a talk where we come together, we share opinions. Okay. Kevo saying hello to you, brother. Davey, welcome. A good supporter. He has helped me. He has been sharing the workouts of this channel his community page. And thank you. I see Winnie saying hello, Coach Remy Fitness, and everyone. Hello. And then Claude Joseph greeting Davy Richmond. Peace, family. Peace to you, Richmond. Let's move on. David Jr., great to see you. Okay. Welcome, Felix. Welcome, Claude. Welcome. Felix saying came about late, but representing Africa, Kenya, Mombasa. All right, Felix in Mombasa. Yes, it's good to see that we are interacting with one another, welcoming one another, because this is what I would love to. This is the community I want, a community where parents come together with their loved ones, because I am so lucky that it's already like that. If you were like here yesterday, you saw that my nephews are already like that workout they did is not easy. I slept very, very good after the workout. So I want parents, uncles, brothers, sisters to come together to enjoy a workout. That is why I always show or try to show the modified and non-modified. And if the movement is still new to you, you can still find a way of gifting your body with something. All right. Salam alaikum. Let's move ahead. Guys, don't forget to like the video, because that helps with the visibility on this platform. All right, let's see. David Jr. saying learning something. Thank you, coach. Tilda Williams, someone greeting Tilda. All right, Winnie saying, Coach Remy Fitness, I can see you on David Jr.'s community page now. Hopefully more people will join. David, thank you so much. You always share the workouts, because I think because you believe that this channel is doing something that we need to be talking about, whether it's parents or whether it's, let's say, parents. All right, so my parents are already like above 50, above 60, so we also have to motivate them, to encourage them to move. So if you have parents, just take a workout and share with them. Tell them, look, these workouts, this woman here, she does her best to stay fit. So please also try to follow Claude Joseph. Let me greet everybody. Brenda, welcome. I agree, we have to encourage the kids to get into fitness early. Yes, like I can say I am lucky with the environment I have. My nephews, my brothers, my sisters. When we have when Sunday, it's like a boot camp day, and we had been doing it before COVID since 2017. Anybody is welcome. It's not only like family, so we get together. We have a Facebook page where we shared the event, and people came to just enjoy and gift their bodies with a dose of movement. Yes, Claude Joseph saying, for sure children's future sometimes rely on parents' hand, because when a child is brought up in a bad way, he or she grows up knowing this is how I'm supposed to be. Thank you, Claude Joseph, for this wonderful comment. It is very true that yes, our environment. So let's say we have to know factors that are causing us to move in a certain way. By factors, I mean we have parenting, we have things we have culture, and we also have, let's say, let's say those two things: parents, which is the environment, and then we also have the culture or the religion. So those things have a role to play in how the children are going to grow up to be. So, for instance, like, it's something I've noticed, like in most of so for the generation, let's say the generation of my parents, because they had a lifestyle that didn't require having to dedicate time to fitness, they so now it's like something that they don't see or they haven't done, because the lifestyle has changed, but we have not changed our habits to meet the new lifestyle, the way life is today. So that is why I say we have the responsibility, we the young people, to encourage our parents to get on the get fit. So we have to push them as they pushed us when they were young. We also have the responsibility to motivate them, to push them, to tell them, "Mom, please," or "Dad, please, do this. It will be beneficial." Sometimes people think if a doctor prescribes a medicine, the medicine is the only option. But usually there is other natural options for, like, diabetes. Let's say if you have diabetes or high blood pressure, if you start moving and change the way you are eating, you won't have to take those medications. Let's go ahead with the comments. Coach Remy, whenever I do a workout, when I wake up the following day, so muscles ni kitu ya zoea ama yangu. Yeah. So Ivan Swift is saying whenever he does a workout, he gets muscle soreness. Muscle soreness, it's because like you do once and then you forget. Even myself, if I would spend like let's say 2 weeks without being consistent, when I get back on it, I know I will have a very hard muscle soreness. So muscle soreness, you get used to it. So the more you work out on a regular basis, the more you will get used to working out. And working out, actually, guys, it improves your way of life, the way you sleep, and your thinking power. It boosts your mood, your energy. So a lot of benefits that you get by working out. Let's move on. Okay. Pen Mama Nation, welcome. Hello, Coach Remy. I was busy getting vaccinated, but sharing. All right. So, yes, vaccination, actually, guys, it's people are so afraid of getting vaccinated because there is a lot of hoax. I'm not a specialist, but I have been vaccinated and nothing bad happened. I'm still alive. And so after being vaccinated, you can sometimes feel like a little bit headaches, things like that. And that is because your body will be fighting or creating strengthening your immune system to be able to fight the virus when it comes in. It sneaks into our body. Let's continue with the comments. And if they are lazy, you reduce their food. So here, so let's go on. I have to change the banner. So habits, guys, habits is everything. Sometimes people think if I want to achieve something, maybe you have to use a certain amount of energy. And then when you reach that thing, let's say someone wants to lose 2 kilos. That person will work so hard in a short time, and then when they reach that goal, they stop. But when you stop, actually, you are reversing the good results you have achieved. So That is why, like, I have also a banner called. So there is this thing of people say detox. So that person, let's say on that time they will be working out, they will also be drinking maybe vegetable juices or smoothies. They will say, I am detoxing the body. But if something is good and beneficial, why don't you make it a habit? That way you can have those benefits lifelong. You see? So that is why I say habit is the best way to go. So if your diet has enough vegetables, let's say if morning when you wake up you have your veggie smoothie, and maybe in the evening you work out, keep it, you make it your lifestyle, and then you won't have to worry, and your clothes will fit better, you will feel better, a lot of good benefits. Let's go into the comments. My older, let's see. Okay, so Pen is saying she has enrolled her children to the gym, and actually gyms, yes, I used to go to the gym, but you can start home workouts, all right? And when you feel like you want to upgrade your game, when you have built a habit, when it doesn't feel like a chore, because the long to to build a habit, it takes time, and it takes dedication. Yeah. So once you have built a habit of staying consistent, that's when you can say, okay, the thing I want to achieve is maybe only possible if I'm at the gym. But for majority of us, we can get fit and maintain a healthy lifestyle just by doing the home workout. For instance, since before the corona, and so it's almost like 2 years, I have not stepped in the gym, and still I regularly check my weight, because if I don't check, I am so the more you check something, the better you can manage it. So when I see that my weight is going up, that means I'm not moving enough, and I know that maybe I am. It's not maybe, for sure I am eating too much. So that gives me a feedback to say, okay, you have to reduce on what you're putting in the body. So for the most of us, we don't need the gym. We can start with just home workouts. Most of the people actually, after taking a fitness subscription, they continue to pay and they are not even going. So they are wasting the money. Let's move on to the next comment. I take my children for long walks in the forest, and I do barbecue in forest to prepare for Uganda, because I am a village queen right now. They are outside without my supervision. Yes. I give very, very good. That is how I would also do for my children. Whenever my nephews are here, always go to play soccer on the pitch. We have this place we call FIFA Street. We go to the park. Sometimes we go for runs, or we are playing in the garden. So when they are here, we say, okay, we watch like TV for few minutes or 1 hour maximum. Then we put away those things that kill the communication. Then we enjoy being human. Very good, I believe. Child obesity is becoming a big problem, especially in the developed country. Yes. And actually, that is unfortunately where the not developed countries are also going. So the not developed countries, You see people think a fat child is a healthy one, or it's one that shows that you have riches, shows that they can have those things that can make people fat. So there is something that has to shift in the way we think. And people say that being fat is being wealthy or healthy. So that misconception, it's really something that and so I was in South Africa in like 2017, and I noticed a lot of people there also have this problem of obesity. Young or people at my age, you see that because South Africa, it's like the most developed country in Africa, and the way people live, it's also like it's somewhat like Western, because most of the food they use is canned food. All right, nice. Let's move on. So I'm trying to find good comments to add on something to share. Hello, Diana Mora. Welcome. And if I do miss you, I'm sorry. Yes, Richmond saying, right, got to make it a lifestyle to always stay healthy. Indeed, once you make something a lifestyle, it becomes a long-term goal. I'm going to tell you, like when I see an elder who is fit, who looks good, I tell them, well done. And I ask them, what is the strategy you have used to be as fit as you are at your age? And most of the time they say, I made a promise to myself to never use a car to commute for short distances and things like that. So just how you choose to commute can also make the difference of how your body, how healthy you're going to be. Things like that. Those are small changes with huge results. Let's see. News Costarian are obese due to eating habits. Thank you, Richmond, and thank you, Felix. Thank you, everybody who has shared something to add on to this talk. So, Felix Tribe Africa is saying most people at the coast are obese due to the eating habits. It is at this place I became obese, so to my children, they are obese. So, Felix, there is a professor who used to teach me. He always said, you only have a problem when you don't know what the problem is. Because once you know what the problem is, you can always find a solution. And to not be obese is just a matter of tweaking some habits, and so what you choose to do in time, what will show up in the future. So it's in the present moment that we can change our future. Our past teachers are the lessons we have learned, and it's what has got us where we are, made us who we are. And so once you know what the problem is, you can for sure change it. And that is what I want us to achieve in this community. Thank you, Felix. And I see, yes, blind guy, his wife, their life, Corey and Laquita. Hi there, coach, and listening. This week they had interesting talks on their channel. It was talking very interesting talks. I cannot say how they went, but they were topics I wish everybody could hear or know about. So kindly check their channel. I've shared the talks in the community tabs. All right, let's read these comments. Some people truly believe the misconception of being fat is healthy. My friend questioning me, eliminating animal cheese, etc. Indeed, what we eat has the power and has the power to damage our bodies. If you can avoid the things like sugars, too much animal products. Actually, guys, this week, like a Spanish minister got in trouble for saying Spanish people are eating too much meat, and it was like per week they eat per person. I think it was something like 3 kilos of meat, because it's like in their culture, it's in their habit. And when you go anywhere in Spain, you see meat, ham, meat hanging everywhere. So he got under fire because he said that Spaniards should reduce the amount of meat they are eating. Too much animal products. There are studies that say that they cause the body inflammation. So I'm going to read few comments and then I will drop the link, and if anybody wants to join to share something, you are welcome. Let's check other comments. Okay, Agili is saying being fat in Uganda means you're rich and healthy. Bad mindset. Indeed, it's like the worst mindset. Like it's really the paradigm has to change. And most of the people, like when I was in Rwanda, I know someone who works in retailing. So that person was telling me, as he like the volume of oil people are consuming of sugar, it's so alarming. So everybody think eating fried so frying everything, that is how a good way to eat. And so when you are frying food, you are also like increasing the amount of calories put in the body, and that is what causes to get out of shape. Yes, sure. The problem was okay. Sometimes I don't know how to translate everything. Back in our village, they have that habit that when you are fat with a big belly, you're the most honored and respected. Then even change your name to Tumbo. So the paradigm have to shift. So I'm going to check if you want to join, you are welcome to join to share your opinion. I could have a bit of trouble. Okay, I'm just checking audio. So if someone wants to join, you are welcome. Let's talk about strategies of how we can change. How can we change people who are here now, and how can we change the way going forward to embark on a healthy lifestyle. So everybody who is here, thank you so much. Let me pin the link. So feel free to join and let's just talk. And all right, we have Corey and Laquita in the studio. Let's welcome them. Hello, hello. Hello.
Hello, Coach. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, Laquita, I can hear you. Let me reduce the volume. That way we don't have echo issue.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
welcome.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. And my apologies for not being able to get on camera today. I'll just smile a bit and say hello.
Welcome, welcome.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm in the kitchen. So I can't like hold the phone and my tripod is awkward in here, but so I'm going to turn it off just saying hello to everyone and just, here to chat if you can hear me okay.
Yes, I can hear you. I think other people can also hear you very well.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So I'm calling in just because food, that's my thing. It's our fuel. We don't
Mhm.
Not enough of us value it that way. And I'm just here to speak from that perspective because I have friends that are coming over.
Mhm.
So I'm preparing some things that I think people that eat meat
Mhm.
will also like. That's like the challenge here. So
Yes.
of course we have people that they don't move enough. You always say, Coach, movement is the gift. How do you say it? Say it for me, please.
Movement is the best gift for the body.
That's it. That's
Yes.
it. And it's true. It's just so true. Movement truly is the best gift. So as a nurse, I've been a nurse for over 25 years, and I
Mhm.
had a lot of patients that could not move, right? And
Yes.
so this is where I also look at, okay, well, if you can't move, what else can you do?
Indeed.
So this is where we are with, okay, if you can't move, then whatever you're taking in
Mhm.
makes a difference for you. Like you were talking about the men's health on our channel. We had those talks this week. We had different guests who were
Yes.
talking about men's health specifically. And on Wednesday, one of our guests, he had an injury at work as a fireman, which is why he still can't move very much. He doesn't walk a lot. He can't. He uses a wheelchair, a walker. He can walk short distances, but
Mhm.
movement is not what he can do right now. So one thing he said that made a difference in his health over the past um, month or so
Mhm.
has been the food because he couldn't move, but he couldn't control what his output, but he could control his input, you
Yes.
know.
Yes.
And so, my apologies. Let me turn this water off. I'm just I'm actually creating a salsa and chips and oh my goodness, let me take these from the oven. I have a stuffed bread that I'm also making.
Mhm.
Anyways, my point is that you know we have to look at what we're taking in. When you were speaking about the was it Spain or France where they
Yeah,
were
it's
getting in trouble.
Spain. in Spain.
Right. So, it's sad that you can actually be penalized for trying to lead people in the right direction, you know, to tell them,
Yes.
this is not as good for you as we thought it was. So I'm here to tell you, and then he gets penalized. That's really sad. But my challenge to everyone out here
Mhm.
is always to eat fruits and vegetables at every single meal. And we
Yeah.
have people that say, "Oh, I can't eat fruits. I can't eat this." Well, what can you eat that's a fruit or a vegetable at every meal? Because they never say, "I can't eat meat." They
Yes.
never say, "I can't eat butter. I can't eat cheese." They still eat those things, yogurt, sour cream. They eat those things and they don't look at, well, you're eating those. How many fruits and vegetables can you get to every meal? So that's my challenge to everyone always.
You know, Laquita, I've heard crazy things. There are people who actually also say when they drink water, they feel like something. They say they can drink pure water. It's
Yes,
like,
I've heard that. What are they talking about? How is this possible that you can't, you know? But go ahead, because I'm sure you've heard even more crazy things. So you tell me.
yeah, it's really crazy. Like I've even heard someone say when they drink water, that's what causes them to get fat. Crazy things.
No, 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 you have not. To tell me,
No, I have. So when you hear like those misconception people have in their heads, and they so like there is a quote that says that it's we are in trouble for the things, because for the things we think we know that aren't so.
mm,
So imagine like those misconception people are believing and living. So it's crazy.
it is.
Yeah.
It's sad, and it's not just crazy. It's really, really sad because we have so many people here in the world that are suffering from, different disabilities, physical limitations. But
Mhm.
like you're saying, okay, you can help yourself. There's an answer. This is not the end of your situation. It can be better. Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes I just tell people try this, let's say for like 21 days, or let's say even 1 week.
Yes.
While trying it, be mindful, try to see what is going to change.
Mhm.
Yes,
Mhm.
try to see how you feel, what changes. Just one thing, while being mindful of the thing that might change. Like most of the people, they try physical activity. They do too much because they think maybe if I do too much, I will immediately see a certain results. But then the next day, they are met greeted with this muscle soreness too much because they overworked themselves.
Mhm.
Yes. So it's crazy about the misconception people have. And yeah, thank you so much for joining the live. It's always a pleasure to have someone willing to join to share a point of view. This is what like inspires other people. And your channel is all about this sharing and inviting people with different point of view. And so if people are willing to, if it's called, if you they have like intellectual humility, they will for sure learn something. Hello.
Yes. Yes. No, I agree. I'm sorry. I was pouring the chips, and the bag because I'm having chips and salsa. The
Okay,
friends
okay.
are, yeah. So the ooh, ooh. Hold on, let me stop this noise
Uh,
because the friends are arriving outside and I'm
Oh,
listening to you and I'm agreeing. And
okay.
I appreciate you mentioning our channel. And again, the one thing I want to the one thing I want to give to
Mhm.
everybody that watches this, rewatches
Yes,
this, and everything is again how many fruits and vegetables at
yes.
each meal, every single meal. Not just, oh, for dinner, most people think the vegetables are for dinner. But,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to challenge them. Okay, so how many can you get in at breakfast, at lunch, at dinner? And then they will realize, oh, I'm having so much meat and cheese and bread, and there truly
Yes.
is an imbalance, you know. And we can only help ourselves when we do this. This way, if we say, "Oh, Coach Remy," like you're saying, "I can't do this, I can't move, I can't do that." Okay,
Mm-hmm.
well, just the things that you the things that you can control, we need you to control those, control the input. So yes,
Indeed.
I appreciate it. This has been great being here. My doorbell is ringing, so
Okay.
I
Thank
think
you
that's the
so much.
people.
Have a wonderful evening.
Yes, thank you. You too.
Yes. Pen, welcome, welcome. Hello, Pen.
Oh, hi. How are you? I'm
I'm
in bed,
fine. I'm
innit? I
fine.
got vaccinated.
Welcome.
Huh?
Yes, yes. Is it the
Hello, Pen.
second or the
Oh, hi.
first?
How are you? I'm in
I'm good.
bed,
I'm
innit?
good.
I got vaccinated. Yeah, coach, you
Yes,
might
yes.
need to go to your camera
Is it
and
the
see.
second or the first?
Can you go to your camera and
I'm
you
good.
know the camera setting?
Yes.
Go to your
Yeah,
camera.
coach,
You might need to go to your camera and see your camera setting. Go to your camera setting and go to audio.
yes.
Then
It's
when you
already
go
on.
to audio, go to echo cancellation.
Pen, it's already on. Can you like reduce maybe the volume?
Cancellation. Okay, so can you hear me now? Is that better?
Yes. Yes. It's already on. Can you like reduce maybe the volume? I can hear my voice. Reduce a little bit more.
Can you hear me now? Is that better?
I can hear. Say something.
Okay, so hi. Yeah, hi everyone. How are you guys? Is that better? Yeah. So we are talking
Yes.
about obesity. Here it's in England, UK. My God, everybody is obese because of the food, first and foremost. Yeah, processed food. So we are talking about obesity. It's fresh food, but most things are processed, like meat. Everybody is obese because of the food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the best way is, I think, intake of calories. You need to count your calories every day. And you need to do exercise regardless. Walking is free. That's my motto. Walking is free. Forget you, coach, you are fit and jumping all over. People who are lazy like us, it's walking is free. Walking is free. That's my motto. Walking is free. Yeah.
There is still an echo, Pen.
People who are lazy like us, let me see if I get some headphones. Let me see if I can get some headphones. Yeah.
Okay.
Still an echo, Pen. I want to get headphones.
Okay. I'm going to mute you.
Some headphones.
All right, guys. So let's read some comments. Yes. Okay. We saw that one from Claude Joseph. It's calories and mostly stress makes you eat wrong things than. All right. So, Pen, if you have the headphones, put the thumbs up, and then I will unmute you. Okay. Yes. Hello. Pen, if you have the headphones, put the thumbs up, and then I will unmute you.
Okay.
Can still. Do you have YouTube open? Maybe.
Yeah. YouTube is opened. Hang on, my YouTube is opened. Yeah. Is that better?
Still. You have.
Is that better?
Wait. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, the YouTube was open. Sorry. Okay. That's
now
better.
It's better.
Okay. Yeah. So what I'm saying is mostly a lot of people intake, especially when Europe, right? A lot of us here, the food is you buy and is not really like African fresh red soil, whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
the way to control it, like I stopped buying McDonald's, I stopped eating out a lot because this
Mm-hmm.
contributes in the obesity, no matter what anybody says. Some people, their metabolism, they can eat all these things and they never put on weight. Like my son, my food goes all the time. My son is as skinny as hell. But now someone like me who's had 3 kids and mature, is
Mm-hmm.
the weight is very hard to move regardless. So you see me when I work out, I'm not lazy, but I found that when you do fresh food, so if I want cake, I bake it. If I
Mm-hmm.
want chapati, I make it. If I want samosas, because when you buy it out, you don't know what oils they're using. The meat they use as well sometimes, it's not fresh meat, it's probably processed. When I mean processed, it's mixed with other things.
Yes.
So I would tell people is mainly water. At first, it's disgusting, like you said before. It's bad to drink when people say it's bad because it doesn't have a taste. But if you exercise, your body will crave for water. If you exercise, your body will crave for fresh food, which I've written there. So if you don't exercise and you're stressed, the first thing you do is open the fridge, eat cakes, eat ice cream, eat anything that is wrong for the body. So
Mm-hmm.
as you keep doing this, 6 months, you've added a stone. Another month, 12 months, you've added more and more. And once you add more and more, it's harder to lose it. So then you go to extreme to try and lose it by dieting, all these smoothies, all this. For a few weeks, you lose just the little fat that is hanging around. But your body has to be muscled, which is the exercise you do, coach. Once you do muscles, your body cannot go into fat. So you need to exercise continuously. Otherwise, it goes back to fat again. And then that's where you find your size, your bigger size again. And then people give up. So it's like anything you want in life, your dreams. If you want to work hard and be rich, you have to work for one day you'll be rich.
Mm-hmm.
So exercise is the same thing. It cannot go overnight. It can even take, some bodies can take 6 months to go down. Some bodies can take 2 to 3 years. But the more you keep exercising, because I'd advise a lot of people, the older you get, the harder it becomes. I've seen so many people, even my half sisters. I'm like, wow, wow, wow. Because you left the body, and then the older you get, it's harder to reduce it and it's harder to shift it. This is where we
It's
say the metabolism slows down.
okay,
So,
Pen.
yeah.
Yes. So let me say something about working out.
Mm-hmm,
So, like, the problem is not that they don't work out. The problem is that we are getting old, the movement is reducing, and people are not like eating lesser food to like meet their lifestyle. Usually, fuel is food is let's just I'm just gonna say that it's fuel, all right? But I
mm-hmm,
know it's much more than fuel. So if we are putting too much fuel into the body and we are not using up like all that fuel, so it's
mm-hmm.
it's normal that actually becoming fat, it's like the accumulation of that fuel we are not using. You understand? It's
Okay.
not that moving it's getting difficult or impossible. Even at a later age, you can still start and you can get fit, but you have to balance movement and the food.
Eating. Okay.
Yes.
So do you think that a lot of us also, as in African people especially, sorry about the people, but Europe, sorry about that, but African people, do you think it's because we eat late as well? If you eat late, it takes time the body to digest. So if you eat
It's
8, 9 o'clock at night, you go to bed within 4 hours, and you wake
mhm.
up in the morning and then you stuff yourself. Do you think also that contributes to it, that they don't understand the body needs a break to relax before, especially when you sleep at night? So if you eat late, is this also another contribution?
Okay. So getting fat, like it's not just the fact of eating late. Okay, it means we are putting more energy than what we are using on a daily basis. If you would eat at night, but then spend all the energy during the day, then you cannot get fat. You understand?
Okay, okay,
Yes.
yeah.
So I say that think of your body as being an energy tank. All right. let's say
Mm-hmm.
energy tank. So for that energy tank to go empty, it's movement that will take that energy out.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you have, there is a lot of crazy dieting fads, let's say like intermittent fasting. So they have like a window for eating, and then they stop eating. Uh, I haven't followed it, but I just believe in the thermodynamics. So when the energy and the movement you do are balanced, no matter what type of
You,
diet you're on, you can still lose weight or gain weight if that's what you want.
okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice to know. Thank you for that, because I think, maybe the understanding of what you're saying, energy and what you consume, because if you obviously consume a lot, you must use that consumption, like you said, a petrol. The more you
Yes.
speed, the more the petrol goes down. If you don't speed, it's lagging along and you can drive further.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's nice to know, coach. It's nice you're educating us. Because even us, we have our own things. But one thing I've never done is diet. I'll never diet for anything. Diet for me is having a balanced meal. Not,
Ben,
I don't make smoothies. Eh?
I am so
Sorry.
against dieting. I'm always about finding a lifestyle you can continue to follow, because a diet
Mhm.
feels like a chore. And if something feels like a chore, it means you will be on it and then get off of it. You understand? So you
Yeah,
have like 30
yeah.
days, this 20, 90 days, this. So after 90 days, are you going to stop living?
No.
Yeah. So it should be something that continues on the long term. That's why I prefer a lifestyle and building a habit. Ben,
Mhm.
here is someone is asking you about vaccination. I believe saying she's scared.
Okay,
What's
I've
your
had this.
experience?
Okay, what I've done is I did it. If you follow me, I did it because I'm going to Kenya one of these days, right? So
Mhm,
first and foremost, that airport will just give me problem. And even if they don't, and I get through and I'm coming back, the airline is coming back here, or my airport here, which is Heathrow, I'm in the UK, is going
mhm,
to give me trouble. So all I did is I prayed to God and I said to help me with this journey and got
mhm.
strength to go. So the first one,
Yes.
I was very scared, but I managed to. It was a very nice lady. I think I videoed it. I actually have it on my channel if you look. She
Mhm,
injected me. I got home, and all I said was to my son, the young one. My young son is 17 when I say young son. So I
all
said,
right.
check on me at night. Yeah, so find someone to check at you at night. And
Mhm,
24 hours at night, this day, like I got injected yesterday, but I'm up today. The last one, I
mhm,
was having fever. I bought Panadol, but I didn't take it because I'm like that health diet, I believe, will make me, strong and survive.
yes.
So then I just ate fruit. I drank a lot of orange juice, vitamin C, just to get me through. And within 48 hours, I was up and I was expand. My hand did not pain because I was picking up weights. So you need to exercise like the coach says. And I was picking up weights to give me that strength as well, because that muscle, maybe when they inject it, it's not going to
Mhm,
be painful. So some people say they find it's pain because maybe they don't have muscle. So yesterday I was injected and that was 10 to 7, but I was up
mhm.
today. I'm talking right now. I'm just in bed relaxing. Today is my day off because I was also out all day with my friend yesterday, all day, because we were planning our wedding next weekend.
Yes.
Actually, her matrimony to make sure her wedding goes well. So after that, I ran quickly. I did a vaccination, quick vaccination, which we get small tests here. It said
Mhm.
negative. So you need to do a test to make sure you're negative first. And
All
the
right.
woman injected me. Okay, my arm feels a bit sore, but when it's sore, it's not sore. You just feel something is there. Something happened to you. That's it. It's not even a
Yes.
pain. Look, I'm talking. I would be like, no, I'm just having that little pain of her injecting me. Even when I talked to her, I was looking for my old person who injected me, nurse. She wasn't there yesterday. So I was a bit like, I don't want another nurse. But
All right.
God is with us. God is with us. So don't be
So
scared. Mm?
indeed, indeed. Thank you for that. Let me add something on it. Like, I believe I've also got vaccinated, and it, I just where they
Yeah.
injected the needle. That's where I felt like something when I touched it, but
Yeah.
that's that was it. I did not even have a headache, but someone said if the first one doesn't elicit like a huge immune response, maybe the second one will.
Hmm.
I'm yet to see if that's the case. It could be that both of them goes smoothly. So
Yeah.
like on the same day when I got vaccinated, I was also like you, Pen. I went for a run to cause the blood to flow through the system. That way, yeah, it's just
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Another thing, I wanted to have a drink yesterday with my friend, and I just remembered I got vaccinated. So I'd advise anybody being vaccinated, you have to be as sober as sin, you have to be clear, but exercise a few days before, even if you don't, go for a walk, drink plenty of water, eat healthy food. But me, when I came back, I was eating, I made rice and curry. I was just thinking my rice and curry. So I ate rice and curry. I
Mhm.
slept. I've not had a headache. I haven't felt anything, but I'm within the 24 hours. So I
Yeah.
will know by tomorrow or the next day, which 48 hours they say. But I know Africans were scared. The thing is, I would say this is for anybody who feels they want to do it, but they're not sure. But if
Yes.
you have that thing you don't want to do it, just stick to your guns. The only thing is, this vaccination helps you towards if you catch COVID. It's not going to protect you from catching COVID, but if I caught it, maybe the symptoms for me might be less severe
Yes.
than if I didn't do it. So that's all I can advise anybody. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to tell you go and do it. It's a must. I'm just giving you the advice of what I know. But so far, a lot of us in the UK have got it. So far,
Mhm.
a lot of us have not. My friends who are close to me, there's not been symptoms. In fact, they've got two before me. And this is what I can just say to people. It's between you, investigate it, see how you feel, and it's up to you. But I cannot say, go get it. But we're just saying, coach is saying, I'm saying, exercise, take care of yourself. If you feel you're ready, it just helps your system not to shut down like the beginning of the pandemic. But there's nothing proven. We're just going through like everybody else. So that's all I
Yes.
can say to anybody. That's my advice to you. But
Yeah.
thank you for asking me.
Indeed. Indeed. Thank you for sharing, Pen. And I don't know if the moderators, let's say Kevo, uh, I don't think Kevo is here. Oh, Erin is
Evo is
here.
here. Hmm? I'm not just African. We're scared. Okay, no, okay, Reina.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry,
So
darling,
it's
because a lot of us are friends here, Africans. Okay, Reina, I get it. Have you got yours?
so actually a lot of people are superstitious, and due to internet, a lot of hoax have been amplified. So there was like this stupid video of someone who was saying, "Look, I got vaccinated, and now the phone is sticking to my arm." You understand? So there are people who immediately believed it and who are so afraid that they are not gonna take it. You understand?
Mm,
And there
yeah.
are so many other medicines that we take. We don't know yet what's in those
Yes, yeah.
medicines.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why is this going to be different?
Hmm. I
Okay.
yeah, the thing is, like I said, anyway, look, your body, I tell my children every time they have a pain, your body tells you that's it. Not even no doctor can give you the cure. Your body,
Yes.
if it pains, it tells you. If you sprain yourself, it tells you. So you know what to do with it. If you have underlying issues, this is the best thing you can do. There are people, even there's one guy I know, he's almost 80. The other day I said, oh my God, he survived pandemic when I went to work because he used to talk to me. His wife died. And I met him in the street the other day. I was like, gosh, this guy has survived the pandemic. In fact, I was worried where he is. Did he pass away? But guess what? He survived it. I was surprised. I was like, okay, he's really survived it. But what you can just do right now, guys, is this. Just this is hard to tell anybody any advice. But my advice, and as I'm here, exercise, eat healthy, and then you decide. That's the only thing I can advise you. Yeah.
So for
Mm.
people who haven't taken it yet, like when you sleep, actually, your body focuses on repairing itself, restoring itself, and that's like the time it's curing itself. Don't be afraid of it. Just do it, and it's yeah, you will survive it. So thank
Mhm.
you, Pen, for coming in, sharing your opinion, and also Laquita and Corey. Thank you so much. I just want to encourage the home fit community to, like, instead of thinking dieting or doing so much, just build a habit, and the habit will bring you the best results, lifelong results. So I want to end this live by thanking everybody who is here, even though we did not go through all the comments. Ben, thank you so much. You always come to
Yeah.
help
Thank you.
the
Yeah.
show.
Support.
Yes, you have a good energy. Have a lovely
Mhm.
weekend.
You too. I think there is
Yes,
one of your person. Is it Angie Live? She's asking my channel. So it's
I
spent.
believe. Yeah, I shared your channel. I
Okay.
just
So it's.
shared your channel.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
believe that comment I just shared, and yeah,
Okay.
and yeah. So Erin is showing a link where they debunked the magnetic. Actually, I also made a video. So if you put like a double-sided tape on,
Mhm.
if I would put it on this phone, for instance, I have it. I can stick this phone on the arm.
Okay. I'll follow that video and have a laugh tonight to cheer me up. And
Yeah,
yeah, coach, I wanted to say thank you. I'm sorry sometimes I get busy if I don't follow you because I want to exercise with you. You know me, I like to exercise with you and I will do that. I'm at the moment helping a friend with a wedding for next weekend. After that, I'll be following you again and coming back up again and exercising.
all
Thank you
right.
for the exercise. It motivates us. It motivates me particularly. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, coach. Yeah. Okay.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a lovely weekend, and see you in the next one.
Okay. Salute you. Thank you so much for having me. Okay. Bye
Yes,
bye.
yes.
Thanks a lot. All right. Bye bye. Thanks.
All right. Let's read the comments and end our live. I see Kemi saying I vaccinated because I would rather be safe than get COVID. Indeed, that is also why I did it. Richmond saying great words. Thank you, Richmond. You always here with us in the workouts, also in the lives. Okay. Erin, hey y'all. Gosh, I hope you're all doing well today. Thank you, Erin. Very yes, let's see. God is with us, but I am not getting my any shots. Let's. It's good conversation to have. Thank you, Erin. And it's okay to have yes, different opinions actually shows you the insights of other people, what they are thinking, and maybe sometimes it can open up your a new way of seeing things. Like, I love traveling a lot, and so when I traveled around, I was able to see different cultures, how people live, how people are happy with having nothing. So all those things open up the way we see the world. Um, Traveling back home, I might end up going. Okay, let's see. Thank you, everybody. I cannot read all the comments because as I read, they keep on coming. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely evening. I want to say tomorrow the boot camp is going to be at 11 instead of 10. So I will be live, not at home as usual. I will be in the park. Thank you so much, and continue to have a lovely, lovely weekend. And see you in the next one. Bye bye, and take care. Home Fit Community, a place where we come together to gift our body with a dose of movement. Bye bye.